Hey friends, how are you doing tonight? This afternoon, wherever it is, whatever time it is, where you are. Let's. Hey friends, how are you doing tonight? This afternoon, wherever it is, whatever time it is, where you are. I've got to kill my own feed there. All right. So hopefully there's no background noise now. You guys can hear me okay. I'm going to get my second screen going here so I can try to monitor the comments. All right. You guys who've seen me do this before, you know I'm not good at doing live streams. This is like a real specific skill set for people who are multitaskers, I guess you could say. So I've added a bunch of moderators. If you guys wouldn't mind just watching out in the comments and make sure. Oh, somebody play us a song. I just restrung that guitar for my son. If you guys really wanted me to, I would do that. It'd probably be, I don't know. I've obviously in the last week, I've done more embarrassing things than that. So I do. Nani Sue, I play the guitar a little bit. I wouldn't consider myself like a excellent guitar player, but we like poking around the guitar. So let's just say hi to a bunch of people that are in the chat. I saw Breeze in. I saw RD, Luis. ¿Cómo está, amigo? Bree. I already caught you once. Nana Sue, Tim Massey, Shill Rocket. Thanks for being here, you guys. Crypto Life, Jeremy C. Bet on Crypto, Rocket Surgery. Barry Sanders is in the house. How you doing, Barry? Good to have you on. Ashley, Mad, Red Sox. How are you? Martin Robinson. All right. All right, I'm going to try to keep up the best I can here. Let's see. Sam, how are you doing, Sam? Hey, thanks for the tweet, Sam. Pushing that out there. I appreciate it. Looks like we've got quite a few people coming into the stream, and this is where I I start losing it on the comments, like trying to keep up. I don't know if you're supposed to even try to keep up. So I do this. The purpose of this stream for me is just take the opportunity to tell you guys as an audience, thank you. And not just for the last, 8, 10, 12 weeks, I guess, since I started making videos, but specifically to say thank you for the last week. You guys know that I publicly did something that was just totally incomprehensible still, even to me, and requires actually a visit to my doctor to talk about medication that I take for sleep very seldomly, like once a month, once every 6 weeks. Major bummer. But you guys have been so kind, and it's made it so much easier. I got very concerned and just decided I have to go transparent and just let people know what happened, because I didn't want anybody else to have the same experience. And so we're moving on, to be quite frank. I'm not losing a lot of sleep over it now. And we just need to get Saitama turned around and going in the right direction. And I think I'm going to be just fine here. I'm still actually well ahead on my investment. So, all right. Sleep natural spray from Crypto Life. I don't know what that is, but if it works, I'm down for it. So one of the things that I've been saying in videos along the way is that I wanted to give back a little bit of what I get out of this. And so I actually got my first little YouTube payment. And I think what I want to do tonight is I'm going to do 2 giveaways. They can either be for Saitama or for the Ledger Nano X. I got my Ledger Nano X. I'll tell you, if anything gives you a little bit of peace of mind, it's knowing that you can basically not worry about somebody stealing your crypto out of your wallet without your consent. So we'll get into that here. I'm thinking I'm going to try to keep this stream to about 60 minutes. All of my family is gone. They all decided they wanted to go shop around a little bit again for the afternoon. So we'll do 2 drawings. So the person who wins can choose whatever they want. I'll either do 2 billion in Saitama, which is like almost the equivalent cost wise to the Ledger Nano X. And the Ledger Nano X doesn't have gas fees right now. So whoever gets them, I think it's a great tool and it's a nice way to do it. So Denny B asks how we're going to enter. The only way that I've seen to really do this effectively is just to put a tweet up and you guys go and retweet it. And your retweet is your entrance into the contest. And then we use a website that basically takes that tweet and randomizes, does a little spinning wheel, and whoever wins it wins it. So it'll be good. It'll be good. So hopefully everybody had a great holiday, had a chance to kind of spend some time with your family and take stock in what's important. It's been awesome for me. The drive is brutal, but we drove. It's about 12 hours from where I live to where my son lives. RD, do you need to be in the chat to win? I'm going to say yes on that. We could do it two ways. I already tweeted one time. How about this, RD? I already tweeted this particular live stream. So we'll do one where you don't have to be in the chat. If people want to go and retweet that this tweet, let me just show it to you here. Let me share my screen really quick. Play us a song on the guitar. I'll play a little song on the guitar if you guys really want. I mean, I don't want to bum anybody out, but this is the tweet right here. If you want to go and retweet this one, I'll do that one where you don't have to be in the chat. So if people have to go, or if you're catching from work, do this, just retweet this one right out of my Twitter. My Twitter is @StackerSaitama, and I'll use this link first, and then I'll do another one. And so I'll do the first one at like 30 minutes into the stream and the other one 45 minutes in, and then we'll wrap it up. So if you guys, you want to retweet this one, there we go. I can see you guys have got the message because it's moving on up, which is great. So I actually don't need to do that. I've only done like 5 live streams, and I'm quite awful with the technology, but I'm working on it. All right, there we go. So I can just add that screen back in. All right, let's see what's going on with you guys tonight. Why not just type words in here? Most of us don't have Twitter. I don't know how RChem to do that. In terms of, I mean, I could just randomly try to pick somebody out of this chat. If you guys are cool with that, I'll just spin it, and wherever we stop, we can give it to somebody. But I don't know. I just don't know the best way to do it so that it's like random, so people feel like it's not fixed. And that way through Twitter is one way that you can do that. So all right. Let's see what Ramon Zamora has to say here. Pin your comment here. Thank you for the amazing content and for being so open and honest. We're sad you got scammed. This is for rebuilding your bag. Ramon, thank you very much. That's really, really kind of you. It was a tragic deal, and it was, I don't even know what to say. I actually am trying to not talk about it at some point, just put it in the past and move on. There's really nothing else to do. So multiple people talking about the guitar. I should have probably moved that and hung it up. I don't know. I might get nervous, but we could do it. Bree wants a song. If Bree wants a song, we should probably do a song. So let's see what we can do here. I do a couple of Christmas songs that are kind of fun. Congrats on the milestone. Sorry for your loss. Thanks, Taz. I don't know what's unfair, Titan, if you're talking about the Twitter drawing or not, but I don't know. I've done it lots of, so Titan now has a Twitter account, so you can get in. I did have a good Thanksgiving, and I had a really good birthday. This coming down here, first of all, where I live right now, the temperature is like down into the 40s. And so it's like you don't want to go outside very much. And the days, we're far enough north that the days are really short. So we're visiting my son who lives down in Arizona, and their weather is incredible, as most of you would know. I mean, it's like in the 70s. You don't need a jacket to walk around outside. It's just nice and warm, and the days are a little bit longer down here. So, all right. Yeah. The guitar. Let's see, what time is it? If I give myself a deadline, maybe I'll do it 20 after. At 20 after, we'll pull something out and give you guys. We'll see if it'll even pick up with the microphone. I don't know. I got to sing. I do sing, actually. That's one of my deals. I almost posted you guys. I sang a song for Thanksgiving at a voice recital. I used to take voice lessons just for fun, but in college I was in a choir with the university, and I've done some of that kind of stuff. So, oh man, bet on crypto. You guys are very kind. You don't have to. Don't feel obligated, you guys, to donate to the channel. But what people are donating, I will put into Saitama. My goal is to get my bag all the way back to where it was, and it's going to take some time. And if the price goes skyrocketing, I'll never get back there. But it's a little crazy right now. Let's see. Moonwalk Coins is on. How you doing, Moonwalk? Good to have you on. Ashley, checking in with Zach. Moonwalk. 49, Dennis. Dennis's birthday is like 2 days. As a matter of fact, coming up Sunday, did you say, Dennis? I want to say like maybe the 27th. So, or 26th. Dennis and I have almost the same birthday, born in the same year. So I wish I could say that it got dramatically worse, but it's just kind of that regular, man, you're in your mid 40s and you wake up in the morning and you feel like you went to the gym and all you did is sleep for the night. 40s are tough. 40s are tough. All right. Yeah. So people are talking about slippage, talking about fees. In my last video too, people are talking about the Ethereum fees, and it just makes it so hard to trade, you guys, when you want to jump in with $100 and the fees are $100, or you want to put in a couple $100 and it's $100. I actually opened an LBank account to check that one out. It's one that I haven't had up to this point. And even there, when you go to buy USDT, I'm going to have to go back and do it the way I did it before, where I go buy Bitcoin somewhere else and transfer it in and then switch it for USDT, because it was like $35 to buy USDT in LBank for $100 worth. And I'm just like, not wanting to do that. Crypto Deb is in the house, man. You guys are awesome. This is amazing. I should actually have just sent you guys a link and had you in the stream with me to keep this thing going, because you guys know I'm about as fun as I'm not here and alive. Can I make a review of LBank Exchange? I will make a review of the LBank Exchange once I take a position there. Sam, thank you, my friend. That's very kind of you. You guys, it means so much to me. Not the donations. That's just super kind. But I was the level of anxiety that I had over how the community was going to respond to what happened was so high that it was horrible. I tried to read my comments, but I didn't want to look at the comments. I was fearful about watching other people's channels, watching Cuff and the Dip's channel and getting direct honesty from Vern was scary to me, but they've all been so kind. Deb was kind. She's, where people could have absolutely just been brutal, everybody was really, really nice. So I don't deal with that anxiety regularly, Road Zombie. I just occasionally stress and stuff, but this was like a whole new level, and it was like self-administered. So hard to deal with. Taz the Immortal. But when we kill 3 zeros, yeah, if we can kill 3 zeros, that would be something. We'll look at that again. I've done some content in the past on what it would take from a market cap perspective to burn each zero. And, essentially, unless you can burn a lot of coins, it comes down to 10xing the price and then 10xing and then 10xing again. So 3 zeros from where we're at right now would be pretty tremendous. But yeah, so Angel A, would be nice to see Deb and I in a stream discussing Saitama together. Yeah, Deb is awesome. She's one of my favorite channels to watch. And she just really takes a level-headed approach. She's willing to call a spade a spade. And I'll tell you, it's dangerous. I don't know about dangerous, but it's so easy to get people to attack you if you say anything. I said I'm going to sell all of my coins that don't have docs development teams, and people went after me on that. Like, you can't say that kind of stuff. You're going to create a panic. Like, I didn't even say a specific coin. All I'm saying is, for me, I'm going to try to work with transparent teams because of what went down with the Suzuki thing. It didn't actually even have anything to do with what happened to me. I wasn't in the Suzuki thing. And then to watch $8 million get rug pulled from people. There were people in the Saitama community, I think even one of the developers, that may have lost as much as $500,000 in that rug pull. And I'm just thinking, like, why do we need that? As the consumers, we need to push the development teams to come out into the open. They need to know if they want our money that we work hard for, that they need to be the ones that that come out and tell us who they are, so that we can have confidence in what they're doing. I'm going to check in a couple of these. There's a couple of super chats I don't want to miss, but Miss Analytics, thank you very much. That's very sweet of you. And what she says is not $1 million, but comes with $1 million best wishes. And that to me means as much as anything. Honestly, I'm really kind of an emotions-based reward person. So getting a big bonus at work is nice. I mean, I'm happy to get that too, but I also, somebody saying you're doing a nice job means a lot to me. So I appreciate that. Titan Stenvik says he bought 1 trillion Saitama 60 days ago because of my channel. When we lose a zero, I'll afford to send you more. And he gave me $100 super chat. Titan, that's very, very kind of you. And I'm glad you have a nice position, because from 60 days ago till now, you're probably doing quite well. I don't know what I just did and how looks like my camera was unplugged. I must have leaned on my camera here. Let's see. Oh, I think it's back. Yeah. Sorry about that. So very nice of you, Bree. Thank you very much. And Bree, I still want to get one of your NFTs. I don't understand NFTs. I have one that I bought from the Saitama Museum. It's one of the official ones. I'm actually using it now in my logo. When the logo came under question, I switched over to that one because I knew the development team created that, but it sounds like we're good on the other one too at this point. Tim Massey just says, love your content, and a super chat. Thank you very much, Tim. I appreciate you guys as an audience. So how to get in the giveaway. For those of you who don't know yet, we're going to do the giveaway in about 10 minutes. I have a tweet over on Twitter. Let me just pop my screen back in. It's the one that I shared for this live. If you want to just retweet that one, I'll take the link from this one and we'll do the drawing. And knowing that Deb's in the live right now, if I have problems with the drawing, she can maybe help me with it, because I've never actually done it before. I actually reached out to her to understand the method on how to do it. So we'll do that in about 10 minutes. We'll do it right at, I don't know, 5:30 my time, wherever you're at. 10 more minutes. All right. What am I missing here? It's all coming back to you because of positive energy. I do try to stay positive as much as possible. I also am trying to stay realistic. I think there's kind of a fine line there when positivity becomes like just ignoring reality. You know, I mean, you want to be objective at the same time, but we don't want to get into negative territory. And, you know, the worst case scenario is if it becomes toxic or it's something that you don't believe in anymore. I just think people should take the toys and go home, you know, go and find something that you can be more supportive of. But for me, I'm still on board with the Saitama project, and I'm waiting patiently to see the development team come through with the commitments that they've made to us as a community. Yes, Denny B makes a good point here. This came, oh, Dennis says it's song time. We'll do it. I'll do it here in just a second. Man, I'm nervous now. You actually kind of got me thinking here. But Denny B makes a really good point here, that he ordered his Ledger off the Ledger website. That is where you want to order them from. Let me shut this door over here. The dogs. My son has 2 dogs. All right. So you want to make sure you order it directly from the website. There's, I've heard rumors that people will buy them and then they'll make modifications to them, or they'll put in seed phrases that will allow them to potentially steal your cryptocurrency. So you definitely want to buy directly from the manufacturer when you buy those hard wallets. So Moonwalk Coins, Saitama Strong, Kloss. All right. Are you serious? You want me to... I'll try the song thing. You guys will just have to I'm going to play you a Christmas song. Let's see. Uh-oh. We may have to tune this. Can you hear that? Can you guys hear the guitar? Anybody? There's people right now thinking this is either going to be good or a total train wreck. So let's try for not a total train wreck. All right, here we go. We're going to go for it. This is a song, if you're a Christmas person, maybe you'll know it's called Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gathered near to us once more. In a year we all will be together, if the fates allow. We'll hang a shining star upon the highest bough. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. There you go. I don't know if that how that translates through, but it's Christmas time. Auto tune? No auto tune. At least not that I'm aware of. If somebody else has it, I used to sing a lot. It's fun. My voice is worse over years. I've got like a chronic sinus thing, and I've got this throat clearing thing I've talked about that my wife actually thinks is Tourette's. She works in mental health, and I've been doing it for 25 years. Like, if you've watched my videos, you'll see it. Thank you, you guys. That's nice of you. Anyway, we like music. I've got my boys, they all play the guitar, and my wife is an amazing singer. So just, I don't know, if I could do anything for work and money wasn't an object, I would do music because it's more fun than working with the real world, I guess. Randolph Harrison, thank you very much for the super chat. And Moonwalk, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. I appreciate it. A duet. Everybody's gone but me, so I'd have to do a duet with the dogs, but that would be fitting for the wolf pack, I guess. All right. So I'm guessing we're pretty darn close here. If you haven't had a chance yet and you want to get in on the first drawing that we're going to do, here is the tweet. You just need to retweet it. That's all that needs to be done to be entered for the spinning here. So Denny's ready. He's ready to get on it. Am I Canadian? I'm not Canadian, Ryan. I live in the United States, in the state of Idaho. So for me to drive to Canada, because our state is really tall and I'm at the bottom of it, it's like a 12-hour drive up to Canada. So but I've been to Canada a couple of times, and it's beautiful up there, though farther north. So I imagine shorter days and a little bit colder winters. When's my album coming out? I actually did write a song that's on, you can get it on Apple Music if you just search my name, Dean Levitt. It was a song that I wrote for a friend of mine who lived in Sendai, Japan, when the tsunami hit. And his parents lived in Sendai, and he was pretty confident that they were gone. And after 3 days, they called him, and they were able to be safe. They were not in the way, but there was just no communication. It was hard for people to get a hold of each other. So the song is called "I Will Pray for You," and it's my friend recorded it and sang it. But if you search my name on Apple Music or Spotify or any of those, it's out there. It's been out there for a long time. I've made like $38 from it in royalties. So I guess that makes me a professional. All right. Hey, let's get to the drawing. Let's get to the drawing. Robert, you caught the song, huh? Jag, I'm coming back through Utah on Sunday to go home. I'm down in Phoenix, Arizona. All right, let me go grab this tweet and let's give this a try. Hey, how you doing? Good. Yeah, I just used it. I brought it in here and they're like, play a song. So I threw it down. There you go. Yeah, it wasn't great. But it wasn't horrible.
Good enough.
It was good enough.
There you go.
All right. So let's see here if this will work. This is the drawing. Go retweet quickly if you want in.
For what?
For a Ledger Nano X or 2 billion out. You're in trouble then. All right. Here are all our participants, and we'll just go in and fire this up. All right, here we go, guys. I'm assuming the button's being covered up by this StreamYard. All right, here goes the drawing. Saitama Smash. Saitama Smash. Congratulations. Oh, no. I didn't have my screen software up, you guys. And I couldn't see any of the chat because I was off my screen. I told you I'm horrible at this. I ran it. Here is the winner, Saitama Smash. So Saitama Smash, congratulations. This is where you need people like Crypto Deb who knows what's going on with these. So darn it. So sorry. So sorry. You guys are incredible. Apologies for not having you in on all the excitement. But Saitama Smash, are you in the chat today, my friend? If you guys aren't in the chat, there's two ways you can collect on this. You can either email me, and I always put my email in the description of the videos, or just go onto Twitter and send me a direct message, and we'll get you hooked up with whatever you choose. I actually used my my fun tracker. I call it like a fun tracker. Let me actually share my screen because I'm again. No, okay, the screen is being shared. So this fun tracker, it basically is just a calculator that will allow you to say, okay, if I have a certain number of coins and I want to get a certain dollar value out of them, what does the price have to be? Or you can say, I have so many coins and this is the current price. What's the value of that? So I wanted to shoot as close as I could to $100, the value of a Ledger Nano X. And so 2 billion was the answer. So the winner of that drawing will either get 2 billion in Saitama or a Ledger Nano X, your choice. All right, we'll do the next drawing at quarter after, but let me go, or quarter till. Let me go in right now and just tweet something. Retweet for drawing. This one will say must be in the chat. That is pretty horrific English skills, no caps. But it's out there. Oh, I did it again. I just killed my camera. This is not my setup here, guys. I don't have my mouse, and it's a little bit crazy here. Let me try firing that back up. All right. My Twitter, LS Liskey, is at Stacker Saitama. Here, let me put it in the comments. I don't know who has at Saitama Stacker, but I would love to get that person to give it up because this is what I got, was at Stacker Saitama. Probably the way I entered it in when I set it up, because I don't know much about social media, you guys. This is tough stuff here. Yeah, no hiding. It's just, if I touch the cord on my camera, it blanks me out here. So if you don't have Twitter, I'm sorry on this one. I'm going to just use Twitter on this one, but I'll do some more giveaways in around Christmas. I'm thinking about actually doing like the 12 days of Christmas and figuring something out for that. I don't do a donation account, and I don't have access to the web surfer guy. So whatever I give away is basically out of my own wallet, which is great because I wouldn't have anything in there if it weren't for you guys and watching the content and contributing back. So when I get my payment from YouTube in December, I'll break it up into some fashion and we'll figure out a way to do some giveaways. And I'll do it in a way that you don't have to have a Twitter account to do it. We've done that before. I did it in October where I basically did like a jelly bean jar contest and took everybody's guesses. And it was quite a lot of work to compile all the data, but it was actually really fascinating. And only the people who are like way beyond positive or optimistic were won on that one. I mean, we almost superseded all of the guesses with the number of accounts that we added. So very interesting. Jack Found Crypto, thank you for encouraging everybody to like and subscribe. My daughter actually frequently tells me, because she watches my videos, and she'll say, Dad, you don't ever say, please like and subscribe. And I'm like, I don't know. I guess I could say that, but it hasn't prevented people from liking and subscribing. So you guys are great. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to catch up here in the comments. Yep. Thinking the same about that spreadsheet. I don't know what I missed about the spreadsheet, but the spreadsheets are all available in my show notes. Yeah, that is the fun one I just showed you. I'll bring it back up. And they really are just kind of for fun, all of them. The math on this one works really well, but if you ever pick up any of these, I'll actually link for this thing after the fact. I'll go back in and see if I can link all of these in the description for this, if you guys want to poke around in them. But when you go in and open up the links, just know that they're locked, and they're locked because the original sheet, if anybody changes one of the formulas, then it's just gone. But what you need to do is click File, make a copy, then you rename it and click OK, and it will store in your Google Drive for you to use. So if you don't, if people they'll email me for asking me to share it, and like to share the administrative rights, and I don't do that, but you can have your own copy. You just need to make a copy of it. So yeah, this one is kind of fun. Like if you were to say, this is kind of sad. This is my old balance actually when I put it in there, but let's just say now I'm like 600. That would be 600 million, 600 billion. And I wanted to get to $1 million US. The price would need to reach 5016. So I actually think that's still quite achievable. We're 7 zeros, so we'd have to burn 2 zeros, and we had burned that 7th one before, and we were in the 6 range. I should have another calculator to write in this that would just show you what the market cap of that was, but to get there, it's going to require a pretty massive market cap, probably somewhere in the neighborhood actually of like 200 million without burning some coins. So I'm a big proponent of the burn. I've been looking at some other tokens and considering making additional content, but I don't know which one I want to choose. And when I look at them, I just think, wow, like the taxes associated with this one are really high. They're giving 9% reflections, but they're also taking like 16% in taxes from people when you sign up. So it's crazy. Yeah, 600 billion still is a really nice bag, Jack. I totally agree, and I'm trying not to be sour grapes about it. But and again, you guys are just way too kind. Thank you to all of you who are super stickering. You truly do not feel obligated to do that. Christine, if I don't have you in as a moderator, I need to get that done. Christine is like the world's greatest moderator. I'm going to see if I can find you in the... Yes. Christine, you should be officially wrenched up, ready to rock and roll. So, all right. Let's see what else is going on here in the comments. Luffy. So that's one of the things somebody suggested, because I asked that question in my video from today. Like if I were to cover another coin, and knowing that I have to have a docs dev team for me to do that, which ones would you guys suggest? And if you want to suggest them in here, I'll dig back through them too. But somebody suggested just covering the coins that get listed on Saitama, because then that will help contribute back to Saitama and the burn. And that actually seemed like a pretty good suggestion. So I need to go back through and see who's planning on being listed. If anybody knows where there's a really nice, concise list of the coins that the development team is planning on listing, I'd love to see it. So shoot me a link, tweet it at me, post it in the comments, whatever you think. So yeah, Luffy. There's a lot of people talking Luffy. There are some other ones. I'm still kind of curious. I looked at Klee last night. I know Klee has been doxing. Their developers have all been doxing, but I haven't seen Diamond Hands dox yet, and I don't know if he's planning to. But I mean, that one would be pretty easy in terms of coverage because its mechanics are pretty. They're pretty simple. It just has a 2% reflection from what I can see. It doesn't have a burn, which makes me wonder how far the price can go. But interesting for sure. All right, so we've got 4 more minutes. I'm going to run the other, metaverse coins. I'm actually very interested in this whole metaverse concept, Martin. That could be crazy. Yeah, TARP is coming. I've been watching a little bit on TARP. I'll tell you what, you are bold to start your own coin. It's a lot of work. So that's just Moonshot is collaborating with somebody and they're creating their own TARP coin, which the graphics for it look incredible. And I'm looking forward to getting more information there. So we'll see how it goes. So somebody's saying Diamond Hands is only marketing, so maybe he doesn't need to be doxed. Yeah, I guess that's possibly true. I'll look at it. The other one really I thought about again. I was a member of the SHIB Army for a long time, and I wish that we knew who was more behind it, but they have been legitimizing the project more and more just with time. Somebody mentioned like Bitcoin isn't doxed. It's totally true. You know, that's a kind of an anonymous person that created Bitcoin, and it's just proven its mettle over time by being there, and you know, no one's messed with it. I don't know if anybody really has the ability to mess with it. So Ayush, if you're on your break right now and you haven't had a chance, go into Twitter and retweet this. Let me pull it up real quick. I'm so horrible with these tools, you guys. Okay, so it's a real simple one, and it just says retweet for drawing, must be in chat. So my Twitter is at Stacker Saitama. There's 117 people in there now. The drawing is for a Ledger Nano X or for 2 billion in Saitama tokens. So just something fun and a way to give back and to say thank you to everybody for your kindness towards me and for making 10,000 subscribers. Quite frankly, I never thought that would happen. I'm still a little bit in shock that I'm still making daily content. When I started making my videos, you guys, I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell my family. I didn't tell my friends. I didn't say anything about it because I'm a person who likes new projects. I like starting stuff. It's an ADD thing. Okay. I like starting stuff, but it's painful for me to finish sometimes. So because I always say, well, I think I'm going to try this. I think I'm going to do that. And everybody is like, no, you're not going to try that. You're not going to do that. I just started it. And then I was going for about 2 weeks and it hit 1,000 subscribers really, really quickly, which was surprising to me. And then that's when I doxed. And then it's when I started telling my friends like, hey, this is kind of crazy. And my Saitama within 2 weeks was up like 800%. So it was totally, totally nuts. But I never thought that it would get to the level that it is here. So let's see what we've got here. All right. We've got 1 minute left to go, you guys. So jump in on the Twitter here. Retweet this for your opportunity to win. We're up to 143 people. And we'll give that 1 more minute, and then I'll try it again. And this time I'll make sure that my screen share is on so you guys can watch the outcome. That's pretty embarrassing still, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Mike Singh, hey guys. Hey, how are you? Greg Ferris, how are you, my friend? That is a person right there that could give you the dirt on me from way back to like 7th grade. And so they know that he could tell you pretty much how we are here. This is how we are. This is how my whole life has been. The friends that I have, we have deep relationships because we're honest with each other, and I think we're considerate. And but it's nice to have some of my childhood buddies here in the chat. That's pretty cool, Greg. I hope you win, man. But I'm happy for whoever wins. You guys all, I wish I could have everybody win. Saitama Smash is still in. Saitama Smash won the first one. So if it should happen to come up twice for Saitama Smash, I am going to re-pull the lever because I want to make sure that we spread the love out a little bit. All right. All right. So let's pop in and grab the link and do the drawing. Just for, I want to triple check. Yes, my screen is being shared so you guys can see it. All right. 159 people will be in for the drawing. Saitama Smash. I don't know how to get back to the beginning of this. I've actually never done this before. Where are you, Deb, when I could use your help? I'm just going to go back to the beginning here. All right. Twitter giveaways. Retweets. Okay, and then there's just a little adjustment that has to be done here on the settings, and we'll pull the lever. All right, 5-second countdown. I'm going to make it 6 seconds just to see if we can add that much more drama. All right, here we go. Are they going to let me run this? Oh, does it have to have a... Nope, it doesn't have to have a name. That was more exciting with an extra second in it. Saida Japan. Congratulations, Saida Japan. We'll have to see how this works out. If you are truly in Japan, it'll be interesting. I don't know what the shipping rules are with the Nano X, but we'll do our best, and we can always fall back on just giving you some crypto. So congratulations, Saida Japan and Saitama Smash. So Saida Japan, if you are in the chat, just you can email me through the link in the description, or you can just DM me in Twitter would probably be the easiest thing, and we'll get you taken care of. So that was fun. That was the first time I've done that. This stuff is all scary to me, you guys, because it's I just don't stream. I'm not a streamer, so it's a very specific skill set, and the people who do it really well, it just is something to appreciate because you have to really be a multitasker. It's going a lot better having some moderators in the chat. I can see people are keeping it clean in here and kind. So, all right. Well, we've got another 15 minutes here. What are you guys thinking? What do you want to do? Another drawing? We could, I guess. I don't care. I mean, I gave away 500 billion last week. Giving away 2 billion more to the audience is not going to hurt. So I'll tell you what, let's just do it. I'll do it. I'm going to, I'll tweet it for 2 billion. This one has to be in cryptocurrency in Saitama. So enter only if you can receive the cryptocurrency, but there you go. Jump into Twitter and retweet that one, and at 5 minutes till, so 10 minutes from now, we'll do it again. I touched that cord again. I don't know what to do with this thing. Keep it from getting bumped. Browse. Am I back? Still on mute? No audio? I've got the screen back on. It's the name of the Twitter handle. All right. We should be back. Yes? Oh my gosh. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I don't stream. It's crazy. Okay, I'm going to share my Twitter again. At Stacker Saitama. Yeah, it's a very specific skill set. And then not doing it from my house where all my stuff is like set up and I have a nice mouse and I've got a spot to put my computer. It's a little bit crazy. All right, so at Stacker Saitama, let's share my screen here again and put it in a way that you guys hopefully can see the dang thing. And I'm going to just bounce back in. So it's just this little guy right here that says 2 billion giveaway. All right. So you're going to need to reach out to me, guys, whoever is winning, to get your prize. Let's do it. Yeah. So James Fitzgerald, nobody hacked me. I hacked myself. I fell for a scam and gave away a lot of Saitama. It was brutal, and it was a brutal thing to live publicly, but it's a live and learn thing, you know? So, but we're recovering, and fortunately the price is giving me an opportunity to buy back in right now. Somebody wants a 2021 year-end price prediction. I did a video on that a while back, and I'll kind of reference back to that and show you what I said. How do you enter? Gary, all you have to do to enter is go into Twitter. So my Twitter is at Stacker Saitama, and retweet. There's the top one is a just says 2 billion giveaway right in it. So if you have Twitter, go ahead and just retweet that, and we'll pull the lever again and try it. You guys are watching me. I call this failing forward or learning out loud. That's definitely what's going on here. So yeah, I'm DCAing in too right now, Johnny. DCA, if you're unfamiliar, is just dollar cost averaging. It's where you buy just a little bit at a time. You know, as you have money available, you make an additional purchase, and that, you know, over time, regardless of the price, you're just buying in, and it gives you a price that's on average better than if you just make one buy all at the same time. So RD's got his price prediction up there for 607, and I definitely think that that is a fair guess. Got people in from Ireland. Yeah, don't think about the past. I agree. I mean, you learn from the past, but you can't dwell on the past. You gotta move forward. So somebody else just said up here too, they got hammered for 160 billion. Yeah, brutal, my friend. So, all right. I'm Side of Japan on Twitter, but my real name. Okay, gotcha. I caught that. Email address for YouTube. Yeah, you can email me if you want. So my email is Saitama Stacker at Gmail. Okay, so I'll just throw that in the chat too. But in almost every video that I give, it's at the bottom. I have contacts listed for my self there. So there's another 605, and again, that's definitely in the range. There's so many things potentially coming for Saitama with the release of Saitamask, and you guys, some people are going to be upset that when Saitamask launches, it doesn't launch all at once, fully capable as a complete package. It's going to be pretty bare bones at first. It's going to be essentially a swap, and then they're going to be adding these other things to it as they go. But I'm actually preferring that because cryptocurrency seems to derive a lot of momentum in price from positive news. So having multiple drops of things into the Saitama gives us things to look forward to, and it gives us something positive to talk about, and some room for growth, which it's I think it's going to work out just fine. Just fine. Dan Lopez is dropping his guess at 60143. Easy in the realm of possibility there. I think anything up to 602, 603, those are all quite possible. There are people calling for just to get to 501, which could happen, right? I'm in the video that I was referencing, I was saying, I don't think that will happen this year. I don't think we'll burn 2 zeros. And we were at the point where we're at now, 7 zeros. So it would be 5 zeros and then the money digits. But then we watched Shiba Inu over the course of like 3 days go from $3 billion to 30 plus, almost 40 billion in market cap. So it's possible. Okay. We would need a lot of positive momentum. I do think we're going to get a lot of great news drops here in the next week or 2 weeks. There are some things kind of circulating right now about the possibility that KuCoin might go list there. If you search KuCoin Saitama, it will pull you up a page that shows Saitama and USDT paired, but it's not a live trading screen. I don't really know what that's about. So, yeah, lots of people dropping guesses. I like them. I'll try to do a new video on a price prediction for the end of the year. People love price predictions, but I am notoriously bad at it. And usually I've been very low. Like I'll put something out there and 3 days later it's gone through that. And I'm talking about 4 to 6 weeks out. So can't put anything in that URL. Bjorn, I don't know which URL you're referring to. I don't know. I guess you have to tell me what you mean, Bjorn, in terms of which URL you're talking about. Okay. Do I think it will get to where SHIB is now? I think that our market cap will get to where SHIB's is now, but the coins are very, very different from how they're designed. Shiba Inu started with 1 quadrillion coins, and then they gifted like half of it to Vitalik Buterin. And then he gave some of it to India, and then he sent the rest to a burn wallet. We started out with 100 times that amount, 100 quadrillion, 50% was burned at the launch, and then we went again, So we've got a constant burn going in the coin mechanism. But for us to achieve the price that they have, we either will have to have a much higher market cap or burn the supply down. And I do think Saitama will help us with the supply burn. It's something that I follow in all my videos. I call it the burn speedometer. And it's just basically a look at the current market cap and the current volume. How long would it take to burn 1%? The volume's been really low for the last 2 days, but I think people have been preoccupied. And the whole market is really slow right now. So it's not just Saitama. So yeah, once we get the metaverse stuff and our own, if they pull off the Saitama blockchain, which I'm sure they'll be doing, they're talking about 3rd quarter, 4th quarter of next year for the Saitama blockchain. If that's the case, it should go really well. All right, let's go pull the lever on this last contest. So, Side of Japan, you're going to hit me up. Like I said, I don't know how to reset this because it's just not this isn't my playground. I'm playing in other people's playground right now. Okay, so we got 158 people that will be in for the drawing. Oh, 180, that just jumped up. And I'm going to copy this and go drop it into the app. It's a StreamYard ad. Hopefully you don't have to have a membership for this. at some point. You probably do, but hopefully it will let us do one more here. All right, while that's loading, I am getting to the end of my hour here, and I can hear my family came back. I think we're planning on going out somewhere tonight and trying some of the local food joints here in the greater Phoenix area. So we'll get this done. I might take just a couple more questions and we'll let her go. All right, guys. So here is the poll for the 2 billion giveaway. I just want to make sure that my screen is sharing, and I think I can flip this so you're seeing it a little larger. All right, here we go. 5 seconds. Survey says Dan Fredima. Dan Fredima. All right, Dan, congratulations, man. That is exciting stuff. You got 2 billion in Saitama heading your way. So very, very cool. Okay, Saitama Smash, I see that you emailed Cited Japan. It sounds like you're going to email as well, and I'll review all of the comments here. So Dan, if you're in the chat, you can email me. That would be great. Again, the email is just saitamastacker@gmail.com. And we'll get you guys your prizes going, and just let me know those first two what your preference is, if you want the Ledger Nano X or the Saitama. And the reason I did the third one for Saitama is because I can send you coins out of my own account, whereas if I'm buying a Ledger, that's coming out of my my bank account, and so I got to be conscientious about how much I deal with the budget there. All right, you guys, I hope you're having a great night. If you have any burning questions, I'd be happy to take another 5 minutes and look at them. But I want to thank everybody for coming to the chat, for spending some time with me, celebrating this milestone of 10,000 subscribers. It's that's really cool, and it's totally unexpected. It'll be interesting to see where it goes from here. Because I've exclusively covered Saitama, I've always known that if the project for any reason doesn't succeed, that my YouTube journey is going to be very short. So, but it's done phenomenally well, and the development team has come through with everything that they've promised. The only thing that's hanging out there right now is KuCoin and Saitamask. And we know Saitamask is being audited right now with Certic. Okay. And so those things are on their way. So yeah, Sinky, hey man, thank you for all the kind words that you add, my friend. I appreciate that. I see your comments, and you've been extremely kind. Yeah, watch it back. Some crazies. I left a guitar on the bed behind me that I was restringing for my son, and they talked me into doing a little Christmas caroling. So you guys have a great evening. I appreciate you all very much. The YouTube folks that are out there that joined us in the stream tonight, Moonwalk, Crypto Deb, and anybody else, if I missed you, again, thank you to all of you for the work that you're doing. This isn't easy. It does take time, and have to put yourself out there, and it's not easy to talk yourself into it day after day, but you guys are doing an amazing job. For you guys who are always not just supporting me, but supporting all the streams, people like Preston, I see you all over the place, and I can just tell you that's very much appreciated by the community. Christine, you're amazing. You give so much of your time. You must be sprouting angel wings at this point. So very much appreciate you. Fine Love Carino, thank you, my friend, for joining us on the stream today. You guys have a great evening. Have a nice weekend. I'll be trying to produce another video tomorrow. Sunday's going to be a little difficult because I'm traveling, but I'll do my best to get it out there. But blessings, love to everybody. Have a great night, and we'll catch you on the next video.